starts, but this is a help for Alexander Pereira. So please enjoy the video. Action!
Cartoons.
And more, might adapting, fit and more.
You're watching Linkimals Chernobyl. Friends, everyone! So today, we're going to take a look at the Spider-Man Homecoming Disneycember. But before the video starts, I would like to say this. Mighty Peach Goes to Planet Mars featuring Interplanet Janet has been canceled. Why? Because Panda from Haley's on it is having a tantrum. So that means there are no animal crackers or juice. Did you see the same day as when the kindergartners are not allowed to do apple juice and crackers? Yep, Betta told her that I'm not allowed for that. You're not supposed to do the animal crackers and apple juice because Betta is throwing a tantrum. That's right, kiddos. So today, we're going to take a look at the video. So anyways, please enjoy the video. Oh, and tomorrow, we're going to take a look at the request challenge of the Spider Day! Yay! So, let's give it a try. Action! With Disneycember. With Doug Walker.
Spider-Man fans are interesting. And I mean that in the literal sense. It's not code for bitter, crazy, or obsessive. I mean, actually interesting. When the first Spider-Man movie came out, people went crazy. This is it.
Did
this is
somebody
Spider-Man on the
say
big screen. They
Spider-Man
totally got it right.
action?
And then, when the second movie
Whoa!
came out,
That's
everyone said,
Spider-Man!
"That old
Hello,
crap,
Spider-Man!
This is the one that
Still
gets
get
it
ready
right.
for
This is the one that
action.
finally nailed it. And now we're on the third reboot.
Still gotta
Spider-Man
come Homecoming.
And, yep, this is the one that gets it right. The others were crap. This is the one that totally nails it. Awesome. So we finally get Spider-Man as an actual man? Oh,
Still got Spider-Man for looks on the eyes, huh?
It'll be nice to see him hook up with Mary
Still
Jane
got Crazy
again.
my own.
She's not even revealed as Mary Jane until the end. But at least she's that confident Spitfire or really cynical hates everything girl now. Well, this relationship with aging Aunt May must... Whoa, that's different. Well, it'll be fun seeing him work as a photographer for the Daily Bugle. That's not in this either. Well, at least he still has issues battling bullies who are kind of bigger geeks than him. Well, you know what?
That
as long as they
sounds
get
a
the
little bit
core, the
amazing.
whole reason for him being Spider-Man.
thought you're
the
bigger
death of
about
his Uncle
Spider-Man,
Ben, not even mentioned.
because
I'm
it's
not
gotta
even
be
sure
a new
Uncle Ben exists in
challenger
this universe.
too.
Wow, that's kind
Talk
of like
about
taking away
Spider
Batman's
reaction,
parents.
too.
It's honestly the reason he is who he is. But this is the Spider-Man we've
You
all
got
been
it.
waiting for? I mean, just look at that poster. Isn't that exactly how we want to
That
see
sounds
the best
really good.
version of Spider-Man? Okay, before you bring down that anvil of hate on me, keep in mind, I think this is a good movie. I think you could
sounds
argue
like an
one of the more
action.
entertaining, if not the most entertaining of the Spider-Man films. Tom Holland plays Peter Parker this time, and the whole movie is based around him trying to be the amazing Spider-Man, while also trying to have a normal social life and live up to his hero, Iron Man, played again by Robert Downey Jr. But of course, there's trouble on the horizon as an evil villain called the Vulture, played by another Birdman, Michael Keaton, is trying to get revenge for his job and life being ruined. Add a lot of comedy, twists and turns,
that
and some really fun
sounds
performances.
amazing
And
to
you
be
get
a superhero,
very funny,
though.
very enjoyable Marvel.
Still got a good villain
Yeah,
on my
that's kind of the
own.
big difference between this Spider-Man
Still a
movie
little
and
bit
the others.
creations
The
on
others were
this.
Spider-Man films that just happened to be Marvel. This is a Marvel film that just happens to be Spider-Man.
Oh, very tough,
Don't get me
huh?
wrong, is supposed
Very
to be funny
good
and at
thing to
times
relax
lighthearted,
my
but it's
own.
also supposed to be big. There's a reason he's one of the most famous superheroes there is. It isn't just the powers, it's the story, it's the character, it's the conflict. And that's dabbled with here, but there's nothing really that grand or epic about it. The other Spider-Mans, for all their problems, were big movies. This, I think, is kind of on the level of Ant-Man. I love Ant-Man. But Ant-Man isn't Spider-Man. Spider-Man is Spider-Man. And when I think Spider-Man, I think of him walking home after letting his uncle down, his head hanging low, thinking about with great power comes great responsibility. What I got out of this was, I really want to make Tony
That's
Stark
definitely an action one of those.
Nailed it?
Still
Now,
very
with
on
all
my
that
own.
said, I know exactly why
Not
they
very
made these
tight. He's a
choices,
Spider-Man,
and honestly,
though.
they are the perfect choices to make. This is the
Very
third
amazing.
Spider-Man reboot in a very short amount of
Still
time.
got
People are
reboot
sick
that.
of seeing him get bitten by the spider. People are sick of seeing Uncle Ben get shot. They're sick of all these repeated story elements that we've seen a million times. Marvel very wisely takes a completely different angle. It does make it more light. It does make it more fun. It does make it more goofy. You know, not Sam Raimi goofy, but Marvel goofy. The goofy that we all have grown to love. From a business standpoint and an entertainment
Look at me
standpoint,
for
this
Spider,
makes
though.
total sense to do.
It's a good
You
action.
can't do another big Spider-Man. Not right now, anyway. You need something smaller. You need something cuter. You need something lighter. They had to deal with the limitations of the audience's knowledge, which is they've already seen 2 Spider-Man series, and more are apparently on the way. So yeah, the changes to this movie are actually very clever. I'll even go as far
Still
to say
must be
needed to
in
be
change.
done. I like that they focus a lot on the high schoolers and
I
the
know
New
it's a good
Yorkers and their
Spider
overall
film
goofy
on my
attitude.
attraction,
Keaton
huh?
is hands down my favorite Spider-Man villain, both being
It's
kind of
definitely
funny
good
but
action.
legitimately creepy at the same time. And the action, while not as epic as the other films, is still a lot of fun and very smart. I just don't
So very
get why
smart on my
everyone
own,
says
huh?
this is their
Still
big
across
epic
the web.
Spider-Man movie. Be really honest, if you knew nothing about Spider-Man and you just went into this film completely blind, would you say this is one of the great superhero movies? Would you say that was huge? I can see this lasting for years and years. I honestly can't. But at the same time, compared to the other Spider-Man movies, there's kind of fewer flaws. The Sam Raimi films, you can make fun of how goofy and over the top and awkward
Still
they
got a
are.
lot
The web
fit
films, you
on
can
their
argue
own.
how overly complicated they are. Comparatively,
good
this has
action.
the least problems,
Once
and I
and
think
for
that's why
all.
so many people do see it as the best Spider-Man film. But because I do see Spider-Man as a very big and even very important character, I really feel that size and importance isn't represented here. My hope, honestly, is with future movies, they kind of work backwards. Maybe they can show in flashbacks Uncle Ben and something that happened to him.
Still
Or
got
maybe
a
go
lot
more
of
into why Spider-Man
flashbacks.
does what he does and him
Still very
growing up
my
and becoming
own.
an actual man.
Still's a good
Because here,
dancing.
even though I love seeing him interact with Tony
Still
Stark,
got a good scene
that's
of my
not what should
own.
make him want to be Spider-Man. It's funny because there's a scene where Tony Stark comes in and takes the suit away and says you have to figure out why you're doing what you're doing. And yeah, I really agree with that. The movie should have thought about why Spider-Man is Spider-Man. The other 2 films did. This one, I guess, just wants to be a fanboy
Still
of
very
Stark.
guessing my
And
own.
call me crazy, that's not what I think Spider-Man is about. I would like to see more depth. I would like to see it go darker. I'd much rather have a Spider-Man movie go all the way and take risks. Because if you don't take
that's
risks, you're not
definitely
going
a
to be
good
big,
movie.
you're not going to be epic, you're not going to be daring. Yeah, the other movies have
Still
problems, but took
outrageous.
chances, and they seemed larger because of it. Even though it didn't always work out, they knew they had to try something big and daring with a character who's so big and daring. So overall, Spider-Man Homecoming is a lot of fun, and it is charming, and it is funny, and I enjoyed it a great deal. But there's no way I can say this
Well,
is the
that's
definitive
definitely
Spider-Man.
hardest thing
This is
my
the one
own.
that gets it right. It's got the lighthearted feel
You'll have a
with
good
lot of
job
charm,
on that
but not
time
much
for
more.
movies.
And Spider-Man is much more.
Pretty much
But,
sure.
like I said, Spider-Man fans seem to love the hell out of
Still
it.
got
Regular
good
moviegoers
Spider-Man
seem to
fans
love the
once
hell out
in
of
a
it.
blue.
So maybe I'm missing something. I still had a great time and really recommend it. But in terms of representing one of the greatest superheroes who's been around for years and years, I think we still got a long way to go before this Spider-Boy becomes a Spider-Man.
Well, I think that's it for now. Join us again next time for more videos. Oh, and don't forget tomorrow is Spider Day, which means it's gonna be a big finale. So anyways, do Do not cancel the spectacle spiders. Bye.
Oh, it's over. Well guys, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Well, that's it folks. Bye-bye.
Rocket. See you soon. Bye.